you? Good. But before we even go ahead, I would like to do just a small introduction of what Aftown is. For those of you, I know Mario, for example, we haven't met, so this would be a good opportunity for us to, for me to introduce the platform to you and everyone else. Like I call her my auntie, Auntie Diana said, it's we are Ghana's leading music streaming platform and even Africa's leading music streaming platform, and we're very proud of that. And the story of how we started is something very personal and emotional to me, because I just wanted to see African music grow and African music succeed. And it started with just seeing so many artists or legends pass out without any relief package or without anything to go home with or without anything to benefit from. And I always talk about the story of the legend Dasube Jamina in Ghana, who died at the hospital just trying to raise funds. And that motivated me to start Aftown Music, to try and bring more revenue to African artists and bring value to their work. It's all about value. And music is like a spirit. Music is powerful, but at the same time, it should be a business, and it should be something that has to be looked at and has to be thought of thoroughly. And hence why Aftown Music is here. It's supposed to solve mainly those Africanized issues, because we love music. Africa, we know we love music, but the only thing that we haven't figured out is how to actually benefit from it from the artist's point of view. So Aftown was specifically created for the benefit of the artists, and that's really what my presentation is all about. So this is a small thing about Aftown. I think I've already explained it. We're available on the web. We're available on mobile. We're available on the iOS, Android, and we have a lot of African artists. There are one or two foreign-based artists, but we thrive on local African artists, especially even in Ghana. We have a lot of upcoming artists in Nigeria, in Kenya, and South Africa. And that is really our goal. And to be a content creator for creating all music lovers in Ghana and outside Ghana. Just in case anyone asked, can people access Aftown outside Ghana? Absolutely. They can. So it's great, and we see a lot of diaspora people from the diaspora accessing our platforms and using it every day. Now, Aftown Music, we currently have over 85,000 daily subscribers, over 1,500 artists. I think this data is even outdated at this point because we have so many artists at this point. It's difficult to keep track. And these are African-based artists, and you don't find them easily on other platforms, but on our platform, they thrive because we are able to get to the local fans and the local on-the-ground users that actually want to listen to music without any extra complications, like not being able to have a credit card or not having a debit card. Aftown makes it very easy for them to access those contents in terms of music and podcasts and all the other things that we have. Now, the features for users is quite simple. It's just like all the other multinational platforms. We are available on multiple devices, like I mentioned. It's free subscription, so you don't even need to even subscribe to anything. You just go and access it. And we are now. Someone asked, how are we making money? We make money from the ad sponsors. So we have Google sponsors, and we also have company sponsors, and these sponsors are actually the ones that actually help Aftown grow and make the platform very neutral and make it much more pleasant. And we're just not all about pop-ups and everything all any place, clean. And to date, we're still trying to deliver music and good content to people without all the fuss. Easy navigation, fun engagement. There are reward points for being on the platform, which people are always engaged in. Creating playlists, presenting unknown and upcoming artists to users is what we are really about and strive to do. Our social media, we have quite a lot of social media engagement. We have playlist creation, we have news channels and all the other stuff that we're constantly creating to make sure that there's good engagement in it. Now, features for artists. We also thrive in high quality audio. So when you send your content to Aftown, we try and make sure that the users are ensuring or expecting high quality audio. So you upload it in high quality and we break it down to different versions. And this is why we do this, because people in outskirts of Ghana or outskirts of Africa will be able to access the song even with the least amount of data, whether it's 3G or 4G. They will, even on speed, at least they'll have some audio playing. So this is something that we're really, really happy about, because this technology helps this part of Africa where some parts of Africa where internet speed is not that of extent. So this is really good. We have a verification system. We also have stats and dashboards. So artists are able to actually monitor their content or monitor their statistics in real time. So as people are streaming your content, you'll be able to see that. As people are where they're coming from, how many streams how your best fans, most engagement, which cities they're coming from. So it's quite an index that's more created for the African community and more creative. So I'll encourage everyone to, if you're an artist, please sign up and definitely see what it's all about. And I'll encourage everyone to see for yourself. Basically, that's it. In terms of support, we are definitely second to none. We provide one of the best support services in the continent. We have 24/7 live chats. We have phone support. And these are things that we do to help artists, because most of the calls surprisingly even come from artists like you that are all constantly trying to upload content. So our artist base are not even just your normal younger generation. We have the older generation coming into the office. We sit down with them. We upload their content with them. Auntie Diana will be a good, what's the word? Give a good testimonial of that, because we actually take our time and go through each and every artist with and help them understand the platform, help them understand the music business. And we've done that with collaboration with GHMusic Publishing to get that. We also have split sheets. So when you're uploading the content, you'll be able to actually put in the name and email address and the percentage of whoever you are going to split that revenue with. And finally, one of the best parts which we introduced for independent artists right after COVID is tips. So if you put your PayPal details or any other way of consuming donations, you will be able to actually receive tips, in this case, quote unquote, donations of from your fans. So fans will be able to actually send donations right from our Android app or iOS app, or even on the web, and you'll be able to receive funds directly. And this comes as no charge, it's directly to you, so there is no Aftown taking a percentage or anything. Same goes for our marketing and PR support. It fits into our plans in terms of, we have radio that we are constantly on radio, on Guide Radio. We're constantly on TV also, because we're affiliated to a number of TV stations. So once your content is on Aftown Music, it's our God-given right to actually try and push your music as much as you can. And we do the bare minimum in terms of making sure that you get a bit of radio play, making sure you're also on TV. But once in a while, artists want that extra coverage, and this comes with brands. And I'm hoping my marketing manager, Antoine, is here by now, and he will talk much about branding and marketing and what you can really do with your music when it comes to Aftown Music. Participation in events. We constantly hold events. We're talking about concerts, live bands, and even workshops like this that we're collaborating with the GHMusic Publishing. These are things that we're constantly involved in to actually give our artists to make sure that, just like this event, to make sure that we're constantly involved in delivering the best education on how to get the best out of your music and how to get the music content on our platform, and actually not only our platform but even everywhere else, because an artist thriving is not just being on Aftown. It has to be on all the other streaming platforms and have to make other activities outside streaming to actually get the best out of their music. So this is why we are constantly partnering up with GHMusic Publishing to bring the best out of the workshops. Now that comes to the payouts. Now, one thing I didn't mention is that there are two aspects of Aftown. There's one part which is the download, and there's one part which is the streaming. The download, we have reduced that a bit, but once in a while, based on request, an artist can decide, song available for download. And with that, once any purchase, so you can say, I want my song to be available for one city. 70% of that revenue goes to you, the artist, 30% comes to Aftown. So the artist is always in mind when it comes to these things. The same goes for our payouts for streaming platform, which we can see here is 0.0042, so pesewas. So this is the amount that will be paid out to every stream. So when anytime someone streams your music, this is how much is goes into your account, and you'll be able to see that instantly on your dashboard, as I mentioned, and you'll be able to withdraw or quarterly or even at the 7th day of each quarter. And you can always, even in case of emergency, we're very flexible, and because our support is always there. You are able to even contact us in case of emergency that you need a bit of funds to run a project, a bit of funds to kick off the next album launch. We are able to actually make reservations and withdraw funds. So it's I think basically that's it. In terms of even the payouts, 88%, as you can see, goes to the artist, 12% to Aftown Music. In that 12%, there's mechanical royalties and performance royalties. I'll leave all these aspects and I'm sure Auntie Diana has some of, we're going to be explaining all these mechanical royalties and performance royalties. Maybe Mario will touch base on that too. So that's up to the other speakers to talk about. Now, how to sign up on Aftown? It's very easy. I'll brush through so that Antoine will take over from him. So it's very, very easy. You just go on their platform, you sign up, you fill in the form, you make payment. Now, contrary to this document, we still have a great partnership with GHMusic Publishing. So if you are signed up to GHMusic Publishing, it's still free. You don't have to pay any money. So if you want to come to Aftown Music, you can come directly and you pay at a fee of $15. But if you go through GHMusic Publishing, you don't have to pay anything. So this is a great offer that I'll encourage everyone, because GHMusic Publishing also offers more than just even Aftown. So Aftown becomes that one cherry on top for you to be part of this community. And contrary to that, we also have other projects that we are connected with. And wrapping up, we're looking forward to hosting you on Aftown Music. We're looking forward to having you on our catalog. We're looking forward to helping you with our content and your content too.
Okay, great. So, I mean, at the end of what I'm about to show you guys, the key things for us is that you should be able to know the available mediums on Aftown and how to, promote the music that you have there. Also, how to use your social media, portfolios, your various pages to promote your Aftown shop or your Aftown profile itself. And then also take advantage of the PR services that we have at Aftown to help push your music a bit more. So I think the very first thing that, the very first tool that any musician uses to promote their song, of course, if your song comes out, you have your deep link that directs you to all the available stores, where you can get your music. Aftown is available on some of those deep links. Like when you go to Linkfire to try and create a link, you'll probably see the option for Aftown there. But what we've created is our very own deep link platform. It's been upgraded, quite a bit, even after this presentation here. It's called ifear.co. But we've embedded it into the aftownmusic.com platform. So when you click on share, where your profile is, you'll be able to see a link that you can immediately share off there. But when you're working with the artist relations and the marketing team in-house, we create your very own deep link for you, and then we give that to you. And that's the very same link that you'll then go ahead to share on social media, on your WhatsApp. Whenever the song is out, you say, hey, get my new song on this platform, Aftown, and go ahead to add the link, and that will lead them directly, to your song. So, I mean, that covers this as well. This here as well, if you use Linkfire and some other, platforms, you'll see that you're able to add the Aftown link there as well. So depending on the Linkfire, the deep link platform that you're using, sometimes you get the option, sometimes you don't. So what we've done is we provided the option for you. If they don't give you the option of Aftown, we can always create one for you, or you can create one yourself. The second, most important thing for us, the third most important thing for us is also adding it to the logos for your video promos. Usually you have teasers that you do if your song has a music video, but these days, even if your song doesn't have a music video, you can always use your own phone to shoot something wherever you are, a nice place, and say, hey, my name is Aftown. My new single is out. You can get it on all platforms, including Aftown. And then usually if you have a graphic designer or a graphic team you're working with, they'll create sort of like either an L-shaped banner or a banner down there for you. So it's important that while they do that banner for you, you always add the link Aftown there. This is something that, one of the artists did back then, promoting his song on social media. You'd see that he put all the available stores that his song is live on, and he included Aftown. So that's another very important thing that you can use. Then of course, radio and TV. A lot of people go on press tours after you've released your music. With that, it's the biggest platform you can have to promote your songs. Once a radio station, a TV station gives you, those 5-10 minutes to speak about your career, your new song that's out, or sometimes even when they just invite you to be on the platform to celebrate an occasion that's not directly tied into a new song release, you can always use the platform to just chip in. To all my fans, whenever they say, what are your final words? You can easily say to all my fans, you can stream my new album on Aftown Music, or my new single is available now for download on aftown.com, or, whatever it is that you need to say. This is always available for you once you hit radio, TV, thousands of people listening to you. But even better than that now, forget radio and TV, you've got social media. Do an IG live, do a Facebook live, do a Twitter Spaces session. And during those sessions, always remember to redirect people to your store on Aftown. The good thing is, and I'm sure Jeff touched on it, we've gone ahead to add a follow feature on the Aftown Music platform. So it's not only about people listening to your music there, but they can actually follow your progress on the platform. And in following your progress there, whenever you have new music, you've done anything on the Aftown Music platform, they get a notification. So now it can be follow me on Aftown Music and listen to my new songs there. The other very important thing is the badges that we have. We've got various badges that you can download off the Aftown for the artist platform. So it's artist.aftown.com. When you go there, there's an option for you to download all graphics, the logos that your graphics team would need to create promotional content themselves. The good thing is we've extended this to actually have there's a whole online platform where you can design your own, it's sort of like Canvas. For those of you who know Canva, it's sort of like that, but it's specifically for Aftown. So you can go there and create your own Aftown artwork as well. For those who are not, you don't have the necessary, all the skills to define yourself as a graphic designer, but the basics, that platform can help you out immensely. So, with the logos that you have, you can easily go ahead and put them on whatever graphics that you have as well, and it works beautifully. The marketing kit is also available at artist.aftown.com. You'll be able to, again, the graphic design platform, to seeing advertising packages that are available for you to use, etc. I'm going to open that platform up in a bit for you to see as well. So on that very platform, you'll also have the whole marketing, breakdown document. We know that, to push your music, there's money involved. Sometimes when you're putting together your promotional strategies, there's a budget that you're attached to it. What we've done is created an extra layer of Aftown that allows you to put your music in front of the thousands of people who visit the site and the app every day. So with these promotional options, your music will be visible to them for a certain amount of time that you sign up to. So again, all these packages are available on artist.aftown.com. We are also open to working with artists. It's not really always about the money for us. We're also open to working with artists that have a new project and would like to sort of, champion that project with Aftown. We're not fighting too much for exclusivity because we know it's a numbers game. And it's important that as much as you're giving attention to Aftown, you also give attention to your other platforms, because at the end of the day, the artist is the focus and winning is the key. But in situations where you're an artist, you don't have the budget to put behind a promotional campaign, we would always ask them, okay, do the first 2 weeks with us. That in turn gives us value for the time and resources, including financial, that would go into promoting your work. So there's social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram packages that we have. There's also push notifications where we make sure that everybody who has the app will get an image push notification that your new song or new album is out. There's also the web and app sliders. There's also streaming playlists. We make sure that we would playlist the song if it's good enough on key playlists, just to make sure that people notice the song, actually hear it as well and get a feel of it. And we have an ongoing partnership with Guide DGN TV, where we have a total of about a 3-hour slot every day, split into 3 different blocks. So if your song does come along with a music video, we have ways of making sure that we promote the song, during those Aftown playlist blocks on DGN TV. And finally, I just touch on event partnerships as well. I think I mentioned it briefly, but it's something that we're into as well. Listening sessions, you've got a concert, or you've got a CSR event that you're doing, but it's tied into your music as an artist. We are 100% ready to come on board. We have resources that you could tap into, from creative resources, your video, the graphic design that you're going to use, to ticketing resources, ticketing for the very program itself, to logistics that go as far as sound and branding as well. So depending on what your event is, depending on the package you're offering, Aftown, and how close the event is, we can always come to an agreement. But supporting events is something that we actually love to do as well. Currently, we have around 83,000 active users, which is good. It's small compared to a lot of bigger platforms, but it's growth for us. And key to that growth for us is making sure that every artist that signs on to Aftown, every artist that pushes their music on Aftown gets some value for it beyond just the streaming numbers. And that's why we also invested in the events that you do, your development as an artist, and championing workshops and being part of workshops like these. So I think I'll end there, but I will like to just open up the artist.aftown page just to demonstrate the tools that are live and available there as well. If you can give me just a few seconds.
Sure.
I hope we haven't taken too much time.
Well, we make room. I made a little room, so.
Awesome. So this is a sample Aftown account. You can see it here. I'm signed on as an artist. So what happens is when I click on the tab here and I go down, you'll see promo packages, you see Aftown Studio, you see Support Center. So if it's promo packages I want to see, I click on promo packages. That opens, and then you see the full list of services, Aftown promotional packages. There's a bronze, there's a silver. There's also an Aftown gold package. There's a number that you can always call in case you have any problems there. I'll go back to the main menu again, and there's an option for Aftown Studio. Once you click on Aftown Studio, this is, what enables you to create your own artworks for promotional purposes on Aftown. So all you have to do is artist name of the album itself. You choose your single covers and the image that you'd like to use, and it will automatically generate into any of these available options for you here to download. But if there's something that you'd expressly want, that's a bit more unique, you can always reach out to us. We've got a fabulous creative team that can always redesign to a specific template that you'd like. So yeah, that's about it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Antoine. Thank you, Jeff.